Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's your favorite girl. Woo! And in today's video, I am going to be talking about the fragrances that I get the most compliments on. The fragrances that every single time I step out, every single time I know that I'm going to be around a lot of people, this is what I want to go for. This is the things that I choose. I have 7 today, so we're going to do a top 7 video. Say thank you guys for 3K. Towards the end, I will answer some questions based off of what you guys asked on my Instagram. You guys should make sure you guys follow me. Make sure you keep in contact. I'm someone that loves talking to you guys, so leave comments, hit me up my DM. I'm always here for like stuff like that, but I do want to say thank you. Thank you all. Beauty by Indigo. Guys, I love this. This specific one was the one that made me fall in love with the line. Was it this or was it Garnet? I can't remember. And it's shocking because this is floral. I am not a huge floral lover. It has all the notes that make me so happy in it. Lychee, orange blossom. See, it has to be the sweetness. It has to be the freshness. This was my scent of the day yesterday. I got so many compliments, and every single establishment I went to, as I will walk by, or if it's the person that was actually doing the service for me, I kept getting, "You smell so good. What's that smell? You smell really good." And those are the compliments that just make it an added bonus. I wear what I like for myself. There's sometimes that I offend people. I know we come on here and we only talk about the times that we're getting like good compliments, but boo, there's sometimes that if it's way too strong, my boyfriend would be like, "This is headache provoking. This is giving me a headache." My sister Brittany, you guys know, Miss Oudie Police. She loves to be like, "Oh my gosh, it smells so oudie." But to be honest, always get good feedback with this. I think what makes everyone, I don't want to say everyone because of course there's some people that probably don't like this, but I feel like what gets people going is the lychee in here. The lychee and the orange blossom just like do it. I wish more fragrances had like that combination of lychee and orange blossom. This is something that is 12 hours plus on my skin. Like, it's not a joke. And I mentioned in a comment recently, or was it a DM? These things start to get confusing for me. What I mix in the shower, I'm going to share it with this one because this right here is #1 on this list for a reason. Let me get it. I'm not sponsored, but I really feel like I should be sponsored. So we have the Native body washes. This one is Sour Berry Belts and this one is Gummy Bears. For all of these fragrances, I'm going to tell you which one of these body washes I use. If you watch my vlogs, you kind of know the steps in which I do each thing. But guys, for Indigo, it has to be Sour Berry. I'm not telling you how to go out and go buy stuff or nothing, but if you're just so happy to be looking for a new body wash, and I think there's still, I think you can still get them because I don't think these are going to be forever. I feel like this is limited time. With all the washing I did of my hands, and especially this area, it still was on, okay? I feel like it's definitely unisex. Because it's targeted floral, I don't want only the women to go out and try it. It smells so good, guys. It smells so good. We have the babies. I'm going to put these two together. I absolutely love Baccarat. I understand this is the girl that they love to hate. Eau de Parfum and the Extrait. I'm going to start off with the Eau de Parfum. I have a video on the channel talking about the both of them, but I think I'm going to do this in depth here because this is something that I get compliments on all the time. And I feel like everybody and their mama knows about it, which I don't think it's a bad thing. The family of Baccarat Rouge is woody, it's ambery, it's floral. For notes, we have jasmine, we have saffron, cedarwood, ambergris, accord. Guys, I can't even describe to you really, I don't think I could ever properly do it, what this smells like. In the beginning, it used to have like a burning cotton candy or a burning marshmallow mixed with cotton candy. To me, it just, I don't know, through the years, I can't say that it has smelled differently for me. I've had Baccarat Rouge for years now. Like me ending high school. So that summer of 2016, always mentioning the fact that the summer of 2016 was the best summer of everybody's lives. This has so many memories connected to it because I had the samples that time. I was still saving up to like get my first bottle, working hard, saving, you know, the whole thing. And that's when they weren't like stingy with the samples back then. So I had a whole bunch. I remember when I finally got my first bottle. you know, when you save for something, it just holds such a special place for you. I was Cold Stone. There was times that I babysitted for money. There was times, like, I've always been a hustler, you know, like I worked in the stool store, I worked at Foot Locker before, and it feels good sometimes for me when I look back at certain bottles and I'm like, I remember the check that I used. Like, I remember exactly how much the check that I used was to get a certain pair of sneakers or to just get certain stuff. And then I remember when it's like certain things were gifts, like people knew what I was into, so they gifted it to me. So certain things is just like a warm, gooey feeling inside, and definitely Baccarat gives me that warm, gooey feeling inside. So that's a little sidebar that I wanted to let y'all know. But projection, beast. Longevity, beast, 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 beast. Now on to the extrait. The same exact family, woody, amber. Some might say it's floral. I don't get any floral. This is just the more intense version. There's a couple notes that are different in here. So adding the bitter almond and just amplifying whatever is in here is what takes it to the next level, in my personal opinion. I really like it either way. Most times I mix the two together. If I'm mixing these two, sometimes I might add Greenwich Village, sometimes I won't, but this right here, love. Once again, if that gave me longevity, this one gives me 3 days, okay? If I spray this on any one of my blazers, my jackets, I have to know that's the scent that's going to stay on that forever until I take it to the cleaners. I open up my closet, I open up certain purses, it just smells like Baccarat. Like, simple and short, it smells like Baccarat. When wearing both of these, I have to use the Gummy Bears out of the line. I really like it. It works very well. I feel like the body wash you use kind of can also prolong the scent profile you're trying to go for, the vibe that you're trying to go for. The next one that we have on the list is going to be Oud Satin Mood Extrait. I love the regular and the extrait, but the extrait has a little bit more projection. I still feel they both last the same amount of time, but I just feel like this one has a little bit more projection. I want to say this is like my mom's favorite scent. Like, now this scent is so associated with her. Every time I get around her, this is what I smell. And it's so crazy because I'm not a huge floral person, but this is the way Mr. Kirk DeJean did it. So there's vanilla, there's amber, there's Turkish rose, there's damask rose. There's different roses in here. Longevity is amazing. Projection is amazing. I like when guys wear this. I love it. I don't know. I have to say that initially it does smell like really powdery, but it's a nice rose scent. And for me to be saying it, it's a big deal because I don't really like roses like that. This perfume made me realize how much I love sweet ouds. Like, it made me realize how much that oud is honestly like one of the best notes ever that it can be in a fragrance. I just really, really love oud. I also feel like when I travel to the Middle East, this scent is so heavily popular. Like, I feel like I smell this like almost everywhere. I feel like hotels smell like this scent. I feel like when you go out to like certain restaurants, I kind of feel like this is what I smell when I go to those places. With Oud Satin Mood, I also use Gummy Bears as well. The next fragrance we have is Starry Nights, and it's from Montal. Starry Nights was one of the first fragrances that I talked about in my very first YouTube video that I did here. The notes are very, very surprising for me. So there's apple, bergamot, lemon, rose, patchouli, and jasmine. This is a fragrance that I just can't get enough of. It's something that I absolutely love. I have not worn it in a long time. Hey, yay. This one, this fragrance is like, show me the money. Show me the money. Show me where you got the money in the back of the car. It's like when you wear this, you immediately turn into somebody different. Beast mode is pungent. It's definitely in your face. You walk into a room, it definitely takes over the entire room. This is compliments galore. Like, and I think it's because a lot of people are not like hip to it. Like, every time I go out, I'm not meeting people that have this on. It's kind of different from like the Baccarats and the, you know, the Oud Satin Moods or the Oud Silk Moods or even Grand Soir. There's times I go out and I smell people wearing Grand Soir. I don't smell anybody wearing this. And even if they are on everyone's skin, it smells a bit different. This is one that my mama actually put me on to. She had it on and like we kept saying, say we, it's my sisters and I. We were like, what is that? What is that? What is that? I was so intrigued. It's like a fragrance that you don't wear often, but when you wear it, everybody knows you have arrived. I have arrived. I'm here. Where's my chauffeur? Where's my limousine? I gotta be real. In the shower, I wouldn't use any of the natives because this one takes a different turn. I would use a specific Lush scent with Starry Nights. while it has this dreamy, sexy essence, it's still very elegant. It's still very elegant. It's still very like, you know, I'm about to sign that check. I'm about to make this big boss move. It's one that I really consider to be one of my boss fragrances as well. Then last but certainly not least, we have Creation E Parfum Cologne. Guys, this right here, this stuff makes me want to do the happy dance. I recently found out that Montal has a fragrance that people are saying kind of smells like this. I want to try it. Like, I will honestly be disappointed if they're saying it smells like and it really is not. Like, that would really make me upset. But I absolutely love this fragrance. It's woody, it's ambery, it's so sweet. Okay, I have a vivid memory from someone when I was going to the Apple store in the city, and they like check you, like they kind of use like a security scan thing to like check you real quick, and the smell must have been so much for this specific woman, because when she turned around, she was like telling my boyfriend like she smells so good, because he was behind me on the line. Guys, this right here, compliment Geta. It's a beast. Okay, the cap is different because I have a whole bunch of caps and I'm weird like that. I play with the caps. I kind of see which one kind of looks better to me, like more appealing to me, and I kind of change them up. So the cap is supposed to be the gold regular bottle cap. There is Rose de Mai, Bergamot and Geranium, Heliotrope, Ginger and Cardamom, Cognac, Tobacco, and Benzoin. The cognac gives it this rummy, beautiful, sexy essence. I like to mix this as well with Angel Share. I like it with Oud Satin Mood. I like it with Montal Sweet Vanilla. I absolutely love it. Alexandra Dua. Ugh, love it. This is something that I can't see ever not being in my collection. This is something that I'm not mad at the fact that I have a backup bottle, even though I don't do backup bottles anymore. I don't do 2 to 3 to 4 backup bottles anymore, but this is one that I'm really not mad at. I would mix it with gummy bears, okay? I have just been fine, and I feel like the things that I found that work with this body wash in the shower, those are the things I'm more drawn to wanting to spray. Those are the things that I want to be my scent of the day if I know that it's going to rock out with one of these body washes, because like I am madly in love with just the whole thing. I love how it smells. Like, if there was a fragrance that smelled exactly like these body washes, sign me up. So if you guys happen to know any fragrances that are out there that smell like these body washes, please just DM it to me. Just DM it to me straight. I will know exactly what you're trying to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Now we're going to move into the question and answer segment. Now let's get into the questions. I didn't have a lot of questions, and that's why I just put it along with this video. What's your next vacation? Will you vlog it? Some of my vacations are kind of like, hey, we both off this weekend, or hey, you know, guess what, let's just take this weekend off. It's a 4-day weekend from work, let's just do that, and then we kind of just go somewhere. But I know that this year I want to go to Mexico twice this year. I definitely want to go to the Middle East this year, find some new places. And I know that I'm not mad at like going to like Tokyo. I'm not mad at that. And definitely London. Okay, I had a specific plan for when I was going to go to London, but then things happened and things interrupted it, so it ended up changing. But these are like the places that I'm so down to go to. Somebody asked me, are you engaged? I'm not engaged. I want to see your Xerjoff Montal collection. That was not a question, but I'm definitely going to do that. I think I want to do, being that I already did a Montal collection video, I think I want to do the top 5, like how I recently just did the top 5 for Clive Christian. Did I do 5 or 6? I did 6. I had planned to do 5, but I ended up doing 6 to make things even. So I will do a top 6 of my Montal fragrances that I love, and then I will do a top for Xerjoff as well. I'll make sure I film that. What was the last movie you went to? The last movie that I went to was actually to see Megan in theaters. It was so good. And you know, if you guys watched the Vegas vlog, Brittany and Precious actually went to go see Megan in theaters, and they talked about it. So when we got back to New York, I made sure me and my boyfriend, we went to go watch Megan. It was nice. I really liked it. It wasn't as scary because I'm not really like into all that stuff. I wasn't into that scary stuff, but it wasn't scary. So the next question is, what are your hobbies? I have to be honest, ever since I started adulting, I don't feel like I've really been completing my hobbies. I don't feel like I've really been doing my hobbies that much. But for one, a hobby of mine is YouTube. that's something that I feel good when I'm editing a video. I feel like I'm actually like creating something. Like I feel good when I'm in that creative space. Another one of my hobbies is like hair. Like I love doing fun stuff. I make wigs. I'm really good with like all those type of things. I can color, do all that stuff. So I'm like getting back into it slowly. So it's actually funny that I get this question. The little things that bring joy are like stuff like that. Like when I'm able to like color my hair. You guys can't really see it, but I have some color in it, have my nails. What is your favorite fragrance right now? I hate questions like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. What is my favorite fragrance right now? I don't think I have a favorite fragrance right now, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like my favorite all the time has to be the Baccarats. Like that's what, you know, but it's kind of hard to ask me what my favorite fragrance is right now. Not a question, but would you be okay with sharing a little bit more on YouTube? I don't know what else I could share. Like my job is quite confidential, HIPAA type of stuff, so I can't really like share my job. And then I just feel like the things that are really dear to you and things that you really hold to a certain degree, you don't share it with the world. That's just the honest to God truth. Like I try to show you guys snippets of like vacations and stuff, but there's been so many vacations that I have gone to that I just didn't vlog. The internet is just so finicky. Like I mess with y'all, like the people that really like vibe with me. You guys comment, I know who you are, or even the ones that don't comment but like watch every video or watch enough videos or like really mess with my vibe. I love you guys, but it's not about y'all. Sometimes it's like other people that you just don't want to have in your sauce in your mix, and that's why. Are you related or distantly related to anybody famous? I wouldn't say anybody famous in the US, no. Back home in Nigeria, yeah. The next question that I get asked all the time, I don't know if it's because it's like if it's new people or you guys just don't believe me, but this is what my lip combo is. It is a MAC chestnut, because I'm not a gatekeeper in any way, shape, or form. Like if I don't want to show y'all something, because there's a lot of fragrances that I just don't show y'all, that's just like whatever, it's just my fragrances, I don't talk about them. But if I come on here with absolutely anything, you guys can ask me where it's from. If you want to ask me where my lashes is from, you can ask me where my lashes is from. My hair is Dream Vein Hair. Link will be down below. You know, if you guys want to know my watches, my earrings, anything that y'all see on me, you guys can ask me. But anyway, my lips, Chestnut by MAC. So it's chestnut lip liner. Then I sometimes use, I don't know if this, shout out to my auntie I saw here in Nigeria. She actually brought a whole bunch of lip liners when she's coming, or if anybody's coming down, she always gives us these. These liners are like eyeliners and lip liners. You can use multi-purpose. I feel like makeup, you use a lot of things multi-purpose. So I usually would start off with this as the base, and then I'll put like chestnut on top. But if I don't use this, then I just use chestnut. They do the same thing. If I want my lips to look more darker and lined, like today, it's not dark, it's not lined really heavy, but I would use both if I want to line it really heavy. Like if I'm doing like a wintry look, or it's like a dark, like if I want to put a purple on my lip or something, then I would do that. Okay, lip gloss is in excess in my makeup kit. I have a lot of lip gloss. I love lip gloss. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I got lip gloss. Okay, so we have the Ruby Kisses Butter Bomb Gloss, which is pretty cool too. It's or you could just use the regular butter gloss. I like Madeline. I like Fortune Cookie. Fortune Cookie is the one that I use a lot. If you want that nudie base for this specific lip combo, you guys can see this one is like really like white in the middle. That is because I am using the P. Louise base, and this is Rumor 02. P. Louise is actually a brand from the UK, quite poppin', kind of like it. It's a cosmetic base, but like I said, you can use makeup for whatever you want to use it for. I use this to just dab a little bit and put it on my lips. Sometimes when you guys see my lips a little bit more shiny, then I'm using MAC regular clear gloss, or you can even just use the Ruby Kisses regular clear gloss. You can like rock out and see whichever one makes you guys like feel good. Okay, and honestly, I like the fact that you guys asked that question, because my lips is something that it took a long time to perfect, because I used to try different things. I've always been like the brown liner kind of girl, just Nollywood vibes, Ninja girl vibes, always liked it, but it took a little minute for me to find with my skin tone the right colors in the middle. It took a second. I used to try all different types of color and it used to just look too chalky. Right now I have a whole light in my face, so maybe it might not even really depict the way it's supposed to be. And I think the camera also makes it look more like luscious a little bit. But guys, this is the combo, okay? And if you try it out, comment down below and let me know. So this one was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next one.